Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Assembly Line. We got all three of us back for this episode. We are recording on Sunday as opposed to Monday. We'll recap the Royals series, talk a little bit of Tigers, and then we'll recap Week 0 because football is finally back. Got some actual
Let's go.
we got some actual meaningful games for the boys as well for Michigan and Michigan
So ready
State.
for football to be back. Ugh.
And then we'll do our brief, very limited knowledge college football preview. As just normal fans, not geeks or it's not our
Analysts or
it's not our day
lie
job.
we don't have a shit ton of research. So I
Yeah,
guess that's
yeah.
going into this
I
with
mean,
like
yeah. Some people probably
data
do more.
analytics,
Yeah, yeah.
starters returning, who trained, all that. It's just based off like
Yep.
I guess what we've consumed on social media
Mm-hmm.
and what our gut's telling us.
And then instead of giving everybody a three different 12-team playoffs, we're gonna do a draft of teams that we think could possibly make it to the playoffs, and we'll explain a little bit more how that'll work at the end.
Oh,
We'll go back to, or we'll start with the Tigers. Another series win, not a series sweep. I did see the Tiger. I think it's the third time the Tigers have won 5 in a row, but they can't win a sixth in a row. But yeah,
I'm
so
okay.
yep,
Five
it's
out of
fine.
six. I'm good with that.
Yep. But Friday night, got the win 7-5.
Electric.
Casey Mize started the game, gave up 3 runs in the third inning. Tigers battled back, tied it in the sixth, scored 4 in the seventh to get a big cushion in the lead, and then we gave up 2 in the ninth to make it 7-5. But
That was a 2-run bomb, I think. But anyways, yeah.
yep.
I remember watching that game. That was good. That was a good one to watch.
Yep. I believe Riley Green hit a home run when we were losing, so that's
Yep.
something.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he tied it up. Yeah.
Yep. And then game 2, we won 4-2. Another Chris Paddock had a pretty good outing. Gave up 1
He
run.
went 5 innings, I think,
Yep,
right?
5
Yeah.
innings. He gave up 1 run in the fourth. We took the lead in the third. We gave up a run in the fourth. Got it back in the fourth. Another one in the fifth, and then got an insurance run in the eighth inning to get that
Yeah,
win.
Torque hit a bomb.
Yep.
Wenzel had a big one too.
Ibanez. You're probably thinking of Ibanez. Ibanez hit a home run in
Oh
the
yeah,
eighth.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It
Yeah, I
is
get those two
Ibanez.
mixed up.
Yep.
But yeah,
Sorry.
I texted you guys
Hand up.
when Torque hit the go ahead one in the fourth. I was like, it's so fun just watching Torque mash balls, man. 408
Mm-hmm.
feet, no doubter. It was awesome.
What was
And
it?
then
I was golfing, making up a round or whatever for this what league I was in. I had the Tigers. I was listening to the game while I was like out there golfing, and it was pouring, like it poured rain for a little bit, and anyways, I was able to. I don't know. It was just very like summer vibes where you're just like golfing, and then you got Benetti and Dirks on the call and in your ear while you're golfing. But
mm-hmm.
they had Chris Harris on talking about some of the moves and like what they looked for, and what they expect some of those guys coming in to do, especially like when it comes to like arms. And they talked a lot about pitching or like bullpen depth, etc. Because there's been a lot of teams as of late, maybe. Like I remember they talked about it when we played Houston. They brought it up again when we played the Royals about how like their bullpens are just depleted.
Yeah.
Like, and then like that's something that they want to avoid at all costs when it comes to like Detroit as we hit this home stretch, is to make sure we do have bullpen arms ready and available to go in. So
Mm-hmm.
they're looking more at depth than it was dominance.
Yep. But yeah, yep, we won 4-2. The plan was to recap all the games, the scores and everything, and we'll go more in depth. Then as we're recording this today, so like I said, today's Sunday, lost 10-8. Flaherty either pitches scoreless or he gives up a shit ton of runs, and today was a lot of runs. Gave up 6 runs with 2 outs in the third inning. They had 7 straight hits.
Holy
Battled
moly.
back, took the lead in the fifth, and of course, first 2 guys get on, and then they scored 3 in the sixth to take the lead. Another one in the
Either of you
seventh.
take the
Just
over?
no, and then it wasn't too bad. He got the series win. I thought I kind of packed it in after the third inning, but then I kept watching and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna do this, and then wheels fell off again. But like I said, series win, can't be mad at that. Overall, what you guys, I know Kai, you touched
Gained a
on
game
Scott
on them.
Harris, but like what else? What else stood out from this 3-game home series?
If I'm not mistaken, they were losing. Maybe not losing or tied in all of the games. A scored tie, not a scoreless tie. So like seeing some resilience, especially Sunday, down a boatload, coming back, taking the lead. Obviously, you won't like to see them maintain the lead, but showing that resilience at the plate, I don't know, bodes well, I think, for a run because you just when it's playoff time, you get down, you're not just like, change the channel, it's over, because the Tigers have grit. They'll come back even from a 6-run deficit,
Mm-hmm.
and just down but never out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good to see the. I don't know. Like, if you're gonna lose a game, I'd rather it be not because of the poor hitting.
Yeah.
Like getting like one hit shut out. Like, no, thank you. But yeah, it was won the won the season series against the White or
Mm-hmm.
the Royals. So any tiebreaker, if it does come down to it, we'll win that. Which is big, I guess, for winning the division. Gained a game on them for the lead in the Central as well.
I
They're
also think we might hold the tiebreaker with the Guardians. What?
I think we do. I think we hold the tiebreaker there.
Well,
we
we
did
play them
lose
three.
three out of
We play them 3
four.
more
I was gonna say
times.
we play them a lot more, but
We need to.
yeah,
I can't remember what the stats are, but I think I think we just have to win one of those games.
Yeah, because we're 1-3. Am I just missing them?
4-3
Yeah, there's 4. Wait, we have to.
because we swept them.
Oh, we still play them twice. So that's just completely wrong. What we talked about. We do not.
We
We're
have a
up 4-3 with
record
6
there.
games remaining. So we have to win 3 of the last 6. We have to tie with them.
Yeah, we're at 4-3.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, I thought so. Going back to Friday's game, I was in the boat of kind of like you guys listening to it because I didn't want to. I don't have Apple TV right now, so I was listening to it. I was on a walk
Who told me?
when Riley Green hit that 2-run home run. I was pumped up, and then listening to it for the 7th inning as well. But I mean, Casey Mize threw 3. I mean, he got hit around. He had 9 hits, so I gave up 3 runs though. But then the new guy we brought up, Sommers, he pitched one batter, but he got the out. And Finnegan got the win with 2 innings pitched, no hits, no 1 runs, obviously, and a strikeout. So he looked strong again. Will Vest came in.
Summers
He did give up that.
Summers had 2 walks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he gave up that 2-run bomb.
Yeah, Will Vest came in, and 2 hits, 2 earned runs. But got the job done. That's why you gotta. We always talked about Riley Green not hitting hitting home runs when we're up. Well, not this game, but he's scoring when you're up 2 still matters. to get that extra insurance because, you never know what's going to happen.
Not with our team.
Yep. And then Friday's game, another Paddock pitched 5 innings. Like I said, 1 earned run. People were wondering why they took him out so early. They asked Paddock about it after the game, and he said, like, obviously he wanted to keep going. He's a competitor, but he trusts AJ Hinch and everything, and with the bullpen that they have to
It worked out on yesterday or
yeah.
Saturday, and then it
So
did on Sunday. But
I think that him being a new guy, I think it speaks volumes to their trust in AJ Hinch and the willing to win, not just for I'm out here for stats and doing what I want to do.
yeah,
So I think that speaks to the culture. But Vest came in again and another great out. I'm pretty sure he came in to the 8th inning.
Yes.
yeah,
Got an out in
yesterday
the
he
eighth.
did.
Finished the 9th.
But there was what, 2 people on? Or no. He wasn't 2 people on. It was Bobby Witt was on, got a double, or I guess technically it was a single with a
There's a
field
runner
error
on
by
third.
Riley Green, but and Pasquantino grounded out to get the guy at third. So he came on with a guy in third, 2 outs, struck the guy out. That was big. That we were only up 1 at the time. Then Abadini's homer and gave us a little bit of cushion. But yeah, overall the boys sometimes it's hard to lose when you score 8 runs. Kind of going back to what you said, Kyle. Like you'd rather have the boys hit, but it's tough when you score 8 runs and you lose. But at the same time, like our boys need to continue the hot streak of hitting. So right now, I would rather them do that because our pitching has actually been, I feel like, pretty outstanding recently. Outside of today, they gave up 2 runs, 5 runs, 2, 0, 0, 8, 5, 0. So they've been pitching pretty well.
I was gonna say, I feel like we nitpick a lot without understanding what the other division leaders, etc., are doing. What a lot of other team playoff caliber teams are doing. I feel like we're a lot more consistent. We're having, obviously, we're having more success right now. Outside of the Brewers, they're just on another level right now.
Yeah, they don't even count.
But yeah, I'm happy with how the team's been playing.
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's everybody was. I saw a lot
you're
of
getting
people
worried in June, right? You're worried in June, but as we look to close out, or July. It was July. July was a bad July, and August has been a good bounce back month.
Mm-hmm. Yes, for sure. We lost.
I was gonna say, did you happen to hear what Chris Harris said about the skid?
He said that they didn't.
Probably was sitting a hole.
They didn't. They were still themselves. They didn't. It seemed like they were. They didn't change their mentality. They were still the same people. They weren't freaking out. At least externally, they weren't freaking out.
Right.
Yeah.
But he was also saying that these guys are young, and how you started off the year so hot, they needed to face some adversity and figure out how to get through that adversity.
Yep.
So they can learn how to win again.
Yeah, I would. I agree with that.
Me too.
But
it just shows the trust that he has in the team to correct themselves, and in AJ Hinch on how to correct his team.
Yep, 100%. I think they did need. People online in July were saying the season's over.
They're 14-8 in August so far.
I fed into
their
it.
series against the Athletics.
I fed into it a little bit. I didn't. Panic button wasn't hit or anything, but I was almost getting ready to hit it. But in hindsight, it's like it's such a long season. Like you did have a really bad stretch, but number one, a lot of the bad teams were also having a bad stretch in that time.
And the good teams.
Oh, sorry, that's
They're
what I
all
No,
meant.
well,
badly
the
rated.
bad
The good,
teams outside of Cleveland. Cleveland was the only one that was having the freaking
yeah, but
stretch
I meant the good teams.
opposite of Detroit.
Yeah, I meant,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like
Luckily, like Toronto crept up a little bit,
yeah,
but
but the Yankees were sliding. The Dodgers were
yeah,
sliding. The Cubs were
the
sliding. Like
Mets
they're
are
all these
still
yeah,
sliding.
all these teams were sliding a little bit. So I wasn't freaking out like all these people. I might have played it up for this, but for the podcast, but I was still confident that, or semi-confident they'd get back to how they're doing. And then, yeah, we got the Athletics coming up, 3 10 o'clock games. I mean, you might get a lot less. You're going to get a recap of a recap for those games, I got a feeling, because I don't know if we're going to be staying up till 1 a.m. watching those.
Yeah, it's gonna
Um,
be tough.
yeah, and then we got Kansas City again, which we could put a little bit more distance between ourselves again. So, and we still, we still have a pretty favorable schedule. I mean, then we got home against the Mets, which we're home. They are sliding, but they're a good team. Then we got the White Sox, who we should handle, although we have trouble with them. Then we got the Yankees, again, a good team. We could lose some games, but then we got Miami, who's not good. Cleveland could be out of it by then. Atlanta is not a great team. Then we got Cleveland again, and then Boston to finish it out. Who Boston might be playing for something, but we still kind of have a favorable schedule to end the season.
Kind of crazy. There's only 10 series
Some
left.
playoff baseball here in Detroit again.
Yeah.
Let's go.
October
Coming from the
4th
guy
should
who'd
be the
rather
first,
watch
hopefully the first
football
game.
over.
So
Yeah, if it's a divisional or wild card game one, like give me football. I still stand by that.
I think
It's crazy.
I think playoff trumps everything. But
No, I know, which is fine. You can think that, but like, I just it watching the Lions moves the needle. I don't know, it gets me a little more excited still. I don't know, maybe it's because we haven't had the Lions start their season yet, and baseball is such a long season, but like, I don't know.
He's just so
I
lion
just,
sexual.
yeah,
I
I can't
am.
believe it. I'm gonna go. When you first had
I
that
know.
take,
Sorry, I
I
don't
didn't
want to
hate it.
start this again,
No, I
but
know.
like,
But when you first had the take, I didn't hate it. But the more you talk about it, the more I just hate it. I can't fathom
I
that you'd take
know.
it over playoff baseball. But a playoff Tiger, a meaningful
Oh.
type of baseball. But our magic number,
Game one though, because yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. Probably yeah.
I get
Any
it
other
in the
game
turn.
would probably
Yeah,
be.
I don't know. But Tigers' magic number's 20.
Oh,
Lowest in the American League. To get
what's the
our,
Brewers? I'm curious.
I don't know. I'm only looking at American League. The Tigers
Um,
to get the 1 seed is 31, which has how many games they. Right, this isn't updated for today actually. So it was last up at 2 a.m. So
Yeah, we're down to 30 games left in the year.
yep. So our magic numbers for that's 30 because the Blue Jays also lost today, which is huge. What do you guys? So going in. Well, I don't want to spoil it. What do you guys think the chances of the Tigers making the postseason is?
right now,
Mm-hmm.
98%.
Ben?
89.
Nope, it's 99%.
I didn't go over though. Price is right. Should have said 98.1, Bob.
What do you
Right.
think their chances are at a bye?
70.
How many games up are we on? So we're
10.
tied with the Blue Jays, right?
No, they lost today as well, so we're still a game
We're
up
a game
on them.
up.
Yep.
And then what about third place?
Let me look up. That would be the Astros.
So we're like 5, 4, 4, 4, 3 or 4.
We are 5.5 up on them. We're 1.5 on
5 and a
Toronto.
half.
But
1.5.
Toronto holds the tiebreaker.
Okay.
I said 79 to start.
That we get a
Drop it
bye?
down to 65.
You're gonna go down to 65,
Yeah.
Kyle. So this is a 1 or 2 seed to get a bye in the first round.
69%.
It is 93%.
Wow.
Damn.
What do you think?
It's wild. I can't believe like
This is based on playoffstatus.com, so I don't know how 100% reliable it is, but
okay.
I mean,
it's in the lead.
they had the magic number updated almost instantly yesterday when I was texting you guys. So
Yeah.
it's projections. You never know. I mean, you don't actually know what's going to happen. But what do you think their chance at just the 1 seed is?
84.
58.5.
58 is 58.
Fuck!
They don't.
God damn,
They don't.
why'd I have to add the.
They don't. They don't have. It could be. Well, they'd round
Oh,
up, so it could
damn
be 58.4. But yeah,
Go over, Bob.
yeah. We have a higher percent
win.
chance to get that than we do the 2 seed. But the Blue Jays have a 35% chance to get the 1.
Wow, that's wild. I would think they would be like more like 40%. Give the Astros
Yeah.
or somebody else their team at 2%. But
Wow.
Yeah.
well, the odds are in our favor, so let's knock on wood and hope like no Katniss Everdeen doesn't come in here and just wipe us out.
There's something else I wanted to bring up on here. There's like a most important game thing. Yeah, if we would have won today, we would have had a 95% chance of getting a bye.
Instead of a 93.
Okay. We have to win. We have to just win half of our games, and we still have over a 50% chance to win the division.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's the 1 seed. That's the 1 seed.
That's the 1 seed.
According to this, 50. If we
go say the division, we win half our games. Like,
yeah, sorry.
We only have. I mean, that would be 15 losses. Like, well, more than that. Let's say I don't know how many games.
30.
30 exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, 15 losses. That means like.
So this was before. Yeah. This was before today's game. So this is all based on. This is all based on 31 games. But if we win 17 of 31, which is only a 55% win percentage, we have a 98% chance to get a bye, a 50% chance to get the 1 seed.
I think that checks out.
God, there was something else that. Strength of schedule. We have the lowest. Opponents' remaining games. The Astros have a 48%. The Yankees have a 47%. We have a 49%. So we have a pretty easy schedule remaining. I don't know what all this stuff means though. But yeah. So according to this website, we have a pretty high percentage to win, to get a bye, which would be huge nonetheless. And if we don't get it, I hope it's the Blue Jays. Just that way you don't have to go cross country to the Mariners. I just feel like the Blue Jays might be easier to play in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Any other Tiger things you guys have? I have a couple, but
I don't.
Okay. You guys see the hubbub about McGonagall getting called up?
That it's not going to happen?
Yeah, most of the Tiger like front office is reporting it, or like people that report on it say it's not going to happen. But
it doesn't need to. Like, we're doing fine. Like, why mess with you don't need them up on the. I don't know. I don't think you need them.
I don't think you need it
this year.
Someone brought up a good point that like Job was this guy like that people didn't think needed to be brought up, and he came in last year to the playoffs.
I don't think was he? Was that how the perception was? I don't remember.
But he was also
his first.
Yeah, he was also been AAA, and he was doing well in AAA.
I'm just saying his first, he didn't get called up to the very end. He wasn't.
It was the very end of the season. His first appearance was in the playoffs against the Astros.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
And I thought that was badass. And I thought he pitched well. It was his first time in the big leagues, and that's he had there was a couple of wild things that just happened,
I guess the counterpoint
in that course of the inning, but
so you get to. I think
what he did hit his first pitch. First pitch, I think he hit the guy.
So in the I think what it's a 26-man roster, right? But don't you get like a couple extra players for the postseason
You get 2. No, not for postseason, for September.
and the
You
postseason?
get to call up 2. No,
You only get 26.
I
I
don't think
could have
so.
swore you get extra players.
26 man.
I don't think so.
Oh, well,
September, you get 2 additional. Then I think
Oh, it's like a 40 man.
you get 28 for all of September. And then I think it goes back down to 26 once postseason starts.
yeah, no, he's right. It's 26. I thought you got a couple extra players, but I guess I was wrong. I was gonna say if you do, I mean,
But Job
Excuse
did
me.
stay up for postseason, I think, didn't he?
yeah, he pitched against the Astros.
Yeah.
I was just okay. Hypothetically
I mean,
speaking,
I wish he was on. Man, I would think I think we'd have, we'd be in, like, I think he adds like 3 or 4 wins to us.
yeah, maybe.
4, maybe 5. I don't know. I don't know. I think he'd have like
We probably
6
don't.
or 7 wins as a pitcher by maybe 10 wins by now. But
We did have to hodgepodge those.
at the same
bullpen
time, like I don't
games.
know like how many more wins that would be above replacement, So that's why I said 5 more games.
Yeah, I know. I said on the last. I mean, he would have helped with the bullpen depth because when him and
Yeah,
Reese
we
Olson
wouldn't
went
need.
down,
Yeah,
we had a couple bullpen games, and then that got the
yeah.
bullpen's arms tired, and then they came out of the All-Star break still tired, I guess. But I guess
Mhm.
okay. Hypothetically, say we did get 3 extra players, and it's like okay, 2 of them are probably gonna be pitchers, just so you have more arms, and you have 1 guy to bring up for offense. Who you will be picking between Trey Sweeney,
I think
assuming Matt Vierling
who's
would be
that?
back. You'd be picking between Trey Sweeney, Justin Henry Malloy.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are probably the top 2, and then it's like who? Then
Did Trey get back down? I thought he was up
no, but
still.
that's because Vierling's
If
out.
Matt
If
Vierling's back.
Vierling gets healthy, same with Parker Meadows too. But
Oh yeah, I mean Meadows has been out.
I
Haven't really been
mean,
missing him.
team's kind of been
I
doing
don't
good.
I,
Team's
like.
kind of been doing good without Parker Meadows.
Yeah,
I think I'm not. I'm not saying I don't like the guy, but I think you could
they've
probably
been
move
doing
on
well
from
though.
him.
Like with when anybody's gone, the only one that really you can say they didn't was Kerry Carpenter. When Kerry Carpenter went down, they kind of struggled
My
more
thing,
than anybody else. So I'm just like, I don't know. They kind of like pick up the pieces, like. But I do know what you mean. Like Parker didn't play good at all, but
he's a
I think
great
he had.
he's a great
If
fielder.
he's not in center field, it better be Javi
If he, I don't know. Riley Green's pretty good, but
as a center fielder.
he's played there.
No, I don't like his range as a
Okay,
center fielder. No,
I mean you didn't even know he played
that's why
center
I
field.
said yeah, because I don't think he should be a center fielder. He's slow as hell.
I don't think he's slow. I think he
He
just
gets good
runs
reads
weird.
off the bat.
I don't think he has the range for a center fielder like Javi and Parker Meadows. That's why I said it better be one of those two.
I'd rather take the risk of in playing. I'd rather have Riley Green out there with Carpenter and Perez on the sides than having to have Parker bat because Parker brings absolutely nothing to the table hitting wise.
It would be Wenzel Perez in center. He's played there already this year.
Okay.
I still like Javi out there.
Well, yeah, but Javi's
Yeah,
got to
but if
fill in on
Javi's in the
for it.
infield,
Yeah, if it's a lefty pitch and he's
Bring up
probably playing
McGonigal.
third.
He'd play short while Javi's in center.
That's what I'm saying.
nah, Wenzel would be better in center, I think.
It would be cool to have him come up for like
I don't know.
just a
I like
series.
Javi in center. I'm not gonna
I do.
lie.
No, I do.
I mean,
I
I
love
think
him there.
Javi's like our best defender. Like
I love him there.
I
I'm
I
just
don't
agree.
care
saying.
where he's playing, but he's got to be
I,
at
I,
short or center field.
I don't think he has to be. I don't think it has to be one of those two guys. I think it all depends on the pitching too. Like if it's a guy that if a guy that induces, just pop
Ground
flies,
balls or
it's a little,
pop ups.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if a guy induces
But,
grounders and they hit more line drives and stuff, then it's like, okay, maybe you don't want him out there. But the defense has been looking pretty good.
yeah.
Had a couple errors this weekend, but it is what it is. Yeah, gearing up though. Any more Tiger things?
No.
My last.
Reese
It's a lot. That's a
What,
lot
Brian?
of Tiger
Olsen might be
talk.
coming back in October.
That's not bad.
Remember that.
We could use him.
He's out for the
believe it
regular
when I
season,
see
but
it.
he could come back for postseason and be in a
Wow.
relief role,
He also has to
not as a
be
starter.
dominant.
He was pretty good. He
I
was
know, I'm just saying,
probably.
he better, if he's coming back in October, he better be ready for October pitching. Not like middle of the season in the summer. We'll give you a game or two to get ready to get you back into it. If you give up a few runs, so be it. If he's coming back in October, he better be ready to pitch in October.
What show?
That's
What
what I meant by
what
that.
what signs points to him not being ready, or that the team would throw him out there if he's not ready?
I'm just because sometimes when they're in their rehab assignment, they go down, they come back, and I'm just saying there could be a mentality where it's just hey, we're getting you back up here, just it's okay if you give up a couple runs, just get your groove back,
Yeah,
right?
I think these guys know
And I'm
what they're
just
doing
saying,
now.
no, I'm
Not
just
high
saying
school.
if he's coming back, he better be October ready, not mid-July ready. I feel like there's a difference there.
Well, yeah, there's a difference, but I just don't think. I feel like you're talking you've
No,
given.
because
There's
Ben said
someone
he's
have
out for the
given
rest of the
you.
season doesn't mean he's not out for he could be back in
No.
October. And I'm if he's back in October, he better be ready for October.
No kidding. Duh.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I just think, yeah, I think the way you just said it.
What I'm saying is,
yeah.
don't rush him back. Don't rush him back because
don't rush him back. I think
already
it's
there's
said it.
no
better.
room for excuses. There's no
Yeah.
room for error if you
I think,
rush him back.
Yeah, I think that's the better way to put it. Is don't rush him back.
That's exactly what I said.
I know, but you
just a
said the
different
way
word.
yes, you did, but at the same time, it's just the other way. Just the tone was just different, you know what I mean? But you're essentially saying the same thing. It's just words matter, I guess, or tone matters or whatever. But to segue this into football, I was listening to a radio show and they're talking. You have $100. Are you betting it for the Tigers to win the World Series, or are you betting it on the Lions to win the Super Bowl this year? Both of them, obviously, this year. Oh. I'll look up the odds quick.
Tigers have worse.
Probably.
No. Yeah.
I think they're pretty close, though.
They are close. They are close, but
Tigers are plus 800.
the Lions are plus 1100.
Can I get to? How is the NFL not?
Shit, that's a tough question. To win it or win the Super Bowl or
to win it. To win.
10-1.
The Lions are 10-1.
Wait. Yes.
On DraftKings,
yeah, it's like plus 1100.
Wait, nope.
No, plus 1,000.
That was August 11th.
Okay, so it's close. I said the Lions will be like plus 1100.
How do they not? Where the heck is the freaking futures? There we go. Detroit. I got 1100, so the Tigers actually have better odds right now.
Yeah. Because they're through the season.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're in the playoffs, basically. Lions have to get there.
The Lions roster is so good, but it's the NFL, and I feel like the Super Bowl is the hardest thing to win.
I did see that the Lions are the most bet team to miss the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Saw that too.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's
good.
The dumbest.
Love that.
That's if you want to flush toilet money down the.
Last year they're the most bet team to win the Super Bowl. This year, people think they're not even going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, so are they gonna win?
Maybe.
Shit. To win it all, I gotta go with the Tigers.
Ben?
Like mainly
I
because
already
I've
said
seen
Tigers 20 minutes ago while Kyle was
Oh,
debating.
we were looking up odds too.
Ryan
It's not
Ryan was looking up
yeah.
stuff.
I think
Yeah,
we're all Tigers. I think I'm Tigers as well. I think it's just like
because
the Lions
the teams that I
schedules.
see out there, I'm like
Yeah.
Tigers can beat them. Like
Someone brought up like the only superstar we have on the Tigers is Scooble, but then the Lions, we have Amon-Ra, we have
a
Jameer
lot.
Gibbs, we have Jameis. Like we have so many like stud star players, and but it's like football is such a weird sport that all these guys on offense are studs. Oh, Hutchinson I didn't mention, but it's like if your defense isn't good, look at last year. I mean, you lose because of that, and
I know. Well, that and like the NFL, like the Super Bowl is the hardest thing to win. Um, I think the championship, and I think there's a lot more parity in the NFL, or in
I
terms of
think
like
there's
really
less
good
parity.
teams.
yeah.
Oh,
But
I
the
think there's
argument to
more
that would be
because
that the Tigers don't really
you got
have a star
Yeah.
powered team.
yeah, but they still have a really good team. They've proven that they
I
can
know,
beat everybody this season. So like,
except the Dodgers.
if we're like if we have the same question and like the Lions are number one in the division, good, and they're how many 30 games left? What's the quarter? Let's say they're like what 8-4.
Yeah.
That's 12. They got 5 games left. That's about a quarter. Or they're 9-4
Mm-hmm.
with a 3-game lead. With a 3-game lead in the division, and they're floating with the 1-2 seed, and they've looked good. I would probably bet the Lions in that scenario,
I don't know. I think
knowing where
it's
like how the Tigers are.
playing
Like
one
if
game and
they
having
have
to
like
go through the Eagles and the Rams and the Commanders,
yeah, I know,
In
but
one
Packers.
game, it can go either way.
Yeah.
with how
In
tough their
series,
schedule is, if they're at a 9-3 clip already, like I'm like they must be a good team. They've beaten really good teams. They've lost probably to some good teams, like
Yeah.
or 9-4 record, and the next best is like 10-3 or something, or a bunch of others at 9-4. But
No, I
yeah,
agree.
I don't
I
know.
think most of their people were saying the Lions just because I don't know. But I think,
I see the appeal to it.
yeah. I think it's also a little bit of hope because people would rather the Lions win than the Tigers. So I think it's, that
Yeah.
I think that plays a little bit because you think about it.
Opium.
Yeah. So, but before we get to the week 0 recap, do you guys got anything about the Lions? I haven't seen
No,
their
ready for the
53-man roster
season.
yet, but
They haven't released it.
I think the plan to do our NFL preview is probably for next Tuesday, it's a week from today. So
Next
next
Tuesday.
next Tuesday. So
Yeah, I'll save everything for then.
yeah,
Unless something major happens, but
yeah. But yeah,
we'll probably see Zadarius Smith. But yeah.
all right, yeah, that would be nice. All right, week 0 recap. Yeah, we had Kyle and Ryan were big losers for Kansas State. Iowa State pulled it off. Very sloppy game. I don't know if you guys watched it. Very sloppy in the
did.
rain. They don't know how to paint lines over there. You literally could not see any of the lines. Both teams kind of played bad. I feel like Kansas State shot themselves in the foot a lot, but then it's like Iowa State kind of did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys any more comments.
Yeah, it was one of those rain games and just sloppy first game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, football was back and it was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree. Also helped that it starts, with the with the ranked game.
True.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. I was golfing, so I didn't really get to watch a whole lot of it, but
That's
I was
just
kind of keeping track of the score.
that's just bad timing. Yeah, then the
Yeah.
Hawaii Stanford game was good at the end. It was a good game
It
through a
was.
whole game. You guys watch that game?
I wasn't able
No.
to. No.
No. The Stanford was driving up. Must have been up 3, I think. I don't remember. They're in field goal range, and they did like I don't know if it was a screen pass or what, but someone blitzed off the edge like a linebacker, and he jumped up and intercepted it, and then Hawaii went down and tied it up with like 2 minutes left, and then they got the ball back, kicked the game-winning field goal. I was ready to just take L's everywhere, but Hawaii ended up pulling
Oh,
it
geez,
out.
we all sucked ass.
Yeah, hopefully you faded our gambling picks because Kyle had Fresno State plus 12.5. They got destroyed. Kansas State, my pick, lost. And Kansas, Fresno State, Ben had the
38
over. Yeah, it was at
over.
Yeah,
38.
we're definitely the faders.
Yeah, you were going to want to fade this. That's for sure. But, yeah, not great, but I'm already looking forward to week one. I think in honor of week one, we might have to do 4 picks for. There's 4 good
Yeah.
games on, so I think we have to
we
do
can.
that, and we'll just do we'll
Yeah.
do 4 for the pick 'em where we just pick straight up, and we'll do 2 of the gambling picks. But yeah, so football's back. Happy that that we got football back. I don't know. It was nice
I
to.
wanted to watch a little bit of the UNLV game, but it sounds like I really didn't want to. I was hoping Alex Orji would have played well, but it doesn't sound like he did.
I don't
He
know if
went 3 for 3. He had some rushing yards. He had a touchdown.
he fumbled at the goal line.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think they lost too.
No, they won.
No, they won.
Oh, they
They
did end
were
up
like they
winning?
were
Oh.
big favorites, and they only won by 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Idaho State, I believe.
Yeah, that's what they played. Which is FCS, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
First game of the Dan Mullen era.
Yep. But yeah, any more week 0 things before we jump into?
No, let's jump in.
All right. I'll pull up. I don't know why I did all that because I just gotta do it all again because I'm gonna pull up like the odds or whatever.
I'm gonna
so
give.
Let's start with the Big Ten.
Yeah, can I?
Um,
Yeah, Let me. Can I go first?
for what?
Well, to go. What are we doing? We're going champion, right?
No, we're talking about the conferences.
Yeah. Are we going through like who our conference champion is?
Let's go with Big 12. We'll start with the Big. No, just talk. Talk about the Big 12. Who you think?
Oh,
Who do you think's gonna be the champion? I got it on the screen here. I'll blow it up a little bit.
How do I zoom in?
I don't know. I don't even know how to zoom in.
Do it in your top right.
Control scroll.
Yeah, all right, perfect. These are all the odds too. Well, I would say Arizona State does have the odds. I can't believe Texas Tech is up there. I didn't realize they were like.
Thought you had this ready to go.
Well, I was gonna give my. I did, but not for the Big 12. I'm being honest. I was gonna say who I think my favorite is I think Utah is gonna win that conference, and I think a good dark horse could be Iowa State.
Yeah.
I don't know if out of the top, like top 5, out of the
Mhm.
top 5.
Ben, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kansas has a good shot. I think their schedule seems fairly favorable. Um, I don't know if they. I don't fully expect them to win, but I feel like they would be in contention.
I wish
I
Oklahoma
think.
State was
I
better.
hope. I wish that as well. Um, but yeah, I think Utah is a good pull for them for that.
I think Iowa State's gonna win it all in the Big 12. I think Arizona State. I think they lost a lot with Scadaboo.
Mm.
I feel like they're gonna come down to earth a little bit. I mean, they still have a pretty good team, but I don't know. I just liked what I saw at Iowa State. They have a veteran quarterback. Their defense is pretty good against Kansas State, who's supposed to have a decent offense. I don't know. I just like Iowa State. I'm kind of trying to go against the grain a little bit. I don't hate the Utah pick though.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Utah. Like I wish Kansas would be nice if they were better too, but they're not.
What about the ACC? I mean, I'll start. It's gonna be Clemson.
I mean,
Yeah,
Clemson.
Clemson far and away.
I think. I mean, they have a
Miami can probably give them a run
yeah.
for their money, but I
They
just think
got
Clemson's too good
yeah. They
unless
got.
they get some key injuries.
Mm-hmm. I just think. I mean, Clemson's kind of just one of my favorites for the college football playoff. I just think they're really good. The ACC is so down. I mean, you can probably lose a game, trip up somewhere, still make it,
Hmm.
and then just have to win that championship game. But I think it's Clemson's hands
Yeah.
down. Big Ten. Kyle, you wanted to go there, so I'll let you start.
Yeah, I think.
What do you think?
Well said. Well said.
I think Oregon wins it again. I think they go back to back.
Any
And dark horse. I don't even know. Man, plus 3,000. Like I think Illinois is a dark horse this year.
really?
To at least get to the championship game. Yeah. Um.
I think they do have a pretty favorable schedule.
Yeah. Um, and then I want to say like Michigan. I don't know. Like you guys go. I want to
Okay,
hear
I'll
your
go.
guys' thoughts.
I'm thinking Ohio State again.
Again, they didn't win it last year. I'm thinking Penn State. So like we have three
True.
different ones. I think it's got to be. If it's not this year, it's never for James Franklin.
Yeah.
Like this
I
is
I
know.
the
I
think
don't
team.
think he gets it done.
They have a pretty easy schedule. Um, I don't
are
know.
we
I just think
saying they're
I would
going
say Penn
this
State
team
has
is
more of a
going to
chance
win
than
the
Ohio State, but I think Oregon. I think has a. I don't know. I
I
think
don't think
they.
Oregon does, but we'll see.
Uh, I think they do.
is the team that we're picking going to win like be the one seed of the conference championship game, or they're going to win the
They're
conference
gonna win the
championship game?
conference championship. They're gonna be Big
Okay.
Ten champions.
Right. But if you are number one at the end of the regular season, don't you still get a trophy for winning,
No,
like being, I
no.
guess, well, because I'm thinking like you had the West and the East.
Yeah, you got a championship for
Like
being
yeah,
the
we won
West
the East.
champion. Yeah, but no, you
Okay.
get one for winning the Big Ten. That's it.
Okay.
Yep. What about the SEC?
SEC. I think Georgia wins this, but I also think like a dark horse could be A&M.
Really?
I like LSU.
Yeah.
I'm going chalk on this one. I don't think it's gonna be Alabama. I think Alabama might miss the playoffs again.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was just thinking if they have a price out there for Alabama to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pick Texas. I kind of went. I mean, well, we all kind of go.
I mean,
Kyle's kind of going out there,
they're
but I think
chalk
it's
for a reason.
Texas. Obviously, Arch Manning,
Yeah.
and I think they just, they had a really good team last year. If they build on that,
They
I mean,
do. I
it's
don't know. I
just the
like
difference.
Georgia this year.
I think it's just the difference of the quarterbacks. I mean, Georgia doesn't have they have a new quarterback. I mean, technically Arch is, but he's seen game time. LSU's got Garrett Musnire or whatever, Musnire or whatever,
Yeah.
Nussmeyer. It's
Mhm.
an N, not an
Nussmeier.
M. Got Alabama doesn't have a quarterback. Ole Miss doesn't have a quarterback. Like, if they do, it's in new systems or they haven't played. So I just like Texas just for the Arch Manning that he's played a little bit and he's shown his skill set a little bit. I think they can get it done.
Yeah. Fair.
But you guys, what about it? You guys got a Heisman pick?
Heisman,
I can pull up the.
Jeremiah Smith or Nussmeyer. Oh, I don't know who like a dark horse would be from like a different.
You can find awards, I think, Ryan.
Who'd you say, Kyle?
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith plus 1100.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah Smith. I think Nussmeyer has a good chance too.
Bryce Underwood.
Cade Klubnik, I think, is a name.
No,
That's-
not Bryce.
If I had to bet right now, I think I would pick Cade Klubnik.
He has so many weapons at wide receiver.
Yeah. Trying to see like a guy down that's like.
Yeah, but I don't know if I know like he has all that. I don't know if he has like the
Jalen Daniels.
I kind of like
Jalen Daniels.
Jeremiah Love.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love's pretty good.
Yeah. Miller.
But
Yeah,
it's
but I
just
don't
it's
think-
just
I don't know
hard
if
for
a running
running.
back
It's hard for a
minute,
running
though.
back. Yeah. I mean, you got
quarterback award. Ryan Williams at
What,
Alabama.
who did people think should have won it last year over
Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty.
running back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, isn't it kind of crazy that
That's right.
a receiver is like Jeremiah Smith has the
I want
fourth best
the
odds.
reason Travis Hunter. I know he's a great athlete. He is a great athlete, but like he was a two-way.
Yeah. He played both sides so good. He didn't really have the stats
Mhm.
though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to do the draft now?
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do, is we're
Oh
gonna
wow!
do
Breaking news: Bryce Underwood's officially starting quarterback.
Cool. You can bet him to win Heisman plus 5,000.
Yeah,
Right here.
5,000. Damn, he's even on there.
Yeah.
Right here.
What the fuck?
He
That's
has
crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has a top 25 odds. Well, technically tied.
That's wild.
Yeah, top 25. He's tied for 23rd. 3 other people.
I put a buck on it, win 5,000, I guess.
No, you have to bet 100.
All right, yeah, let's do the draft.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draft our college football playoff teams.
Can we, since there are we? I was gonna say, can we randomize the order at this point? Because
Yeah.
are we do it? Because this has like a point system and stuff to it.
Oops, I shuffled it. I didn't.
This for are we?
This is
We're
first
snakes.
pick.
We're
This
snaking
is
too,
first
right?
pick.
All right.
Ben gets first pick. Oops. Whoops, I didn't remove it. Hopefully,
That's all right.
then you.
And me, then you. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do 6 rounds. You can pick anybody you want. We're gonna do a point system. If your team makes it in the playoffs, you get a point, and then each win double. So if you make it 1, it's 1 point. If they win the first game, it's 2. A bye gets you 2 points, like you win the game. The next week's 4. That would be with 8 teams, then 8, and then maybe we'll just do 8 for the last 3 rounds. Because if we do 6, whoever wins, if someone picks the winner, I just can, well, whatever. Yeah, then 16. But
Yeah, they
um,
picked the winner.
yep.
1,
Yeah.
4, 8, 16. Or what do we want to do? We could do like
Maybe we do. You get 1
1,
for making it,
4.
and then 1 for winning the first round, then double it from there. So the winner would get 8. If you pick
Yeah,
the
I was
winner, it'd
gonna
be 8. Yeah.
say it should be like round 1.
You get 1 for making it, and then if you win the first round, you get another 1. And then all buys get 1 as well.
If you made the second round, you get 2 points, right?
Yes. No, winning, not making, winning.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. So the only one, yeah, that makes sense. All right,
But,
we're good.
all right. Ben, you get first pick.
1-1. I'm going Clemson.
Wow.
Oh.
Kyle, it's your pick.
Is it
Yep.
Georgia? Hate picking an SEC school though.
I am going to go. I'm going Texas. And I'm going to go Penn State. Then Kyle, it's back to you.
Ohio State.
Wow. I'm going to go LSU
That's who I was going to pick next.
and Notre Dame.
Kyle.
Oregon.
All right, I gotta do some thinking here. So many. I mean, I can't pick one team. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Boise State. I think they're far and away the favorites to make it out of the group of 5. So I'm just trying to get them through the door. And then I'm going to go Iowa State. I mean, I just got 3 of my conference. I got 3 out of the 4 conference winners I just picked. Nothing? All right. Am I still on?
Thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry. Yeah. Fuck. This is tough.
It's a podcast. You got to talk.
Oh man, because I could go like.
Ooh.
There's a team that I'm not thinking of, and I don't know. Oh. I'm trying to think. Like, do I think? Am I confident enough in my Utah pick?
That's a good question.
Notre Dame was what I was gonna pick, and I don't. Yeah.
All right, we got to make a pick here, though.
All right. I'm gonna go Illinois.
Okay. Ben?
I'm gonna go the U,
Miami?
Miami. Yep. And um, I mean, I'll take Arizona State, round 5.
Kyle, back to you.
Michigan.
They're going to be my pick. All right. I'm going to go. You guys both took my picks. I was going to pick.
I have one more, right?
Yes, you
Yep.
do. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, I wasn't on the screen. So yeah. All right. One more. All right. No, I'm good. I just need you not to pick them, or else I don't know who I'm gonna pick.
yeah. I mean, there's always that surprise team, right? You're just trying to think if I want to go with that or if I want to go somewhere else. I'm going. I just had on my last one. I'm going. Why no? I'm going Alabama. No one picked them. I can't leave them off the board. They're
They weren't
minus.
gonna be off the board.
They're minus 200. Like they're one of 8 teams that have minus odds. I have to pick them. Also, Ben, they are
Great value in 5.
Yeah, you can get them to miss the playoffs on DraftKings for plus 155. My last pick. I have 1, 2. I'm gonna go Louisville. Kyle, you're up.
A&M. I like Marcel Reed.
Ben?
I think I'm gonna go. Give me
Damn,
Georgia Tech.
that's
Georgia
wild.
Tech. Holy smokes.
I think, right?
Good if he goes, but
Yeah, I
They're
guess
plus
they're only
550.
plus 550. I'm trying to see what my odds are if I parlay all of them to make it.
Do it for all of them.
Yeah.
my Illinois and Michigan A&M are probably bad.
No, Michigan's got only plus 200.
I think like Michigan and Illinois both have like the easier schedules for the Big Ten, if I remember right.
Okay. All right, let's see. Wait, clear all.
Let me see what they're
Got Georgia, Ohio
schedule.
State, Oregon. I mean, Kyle's probably got the best draft.
Oh, they do play Ohio State.
Yeah, but one game's not going to hold them off.
Yeah, their 2 ranked games that they have on the schedule right now is at Indiana and home against Ohio State. Like they play Indiana, USC at home, Purdue on the road, Ohio State,
Mine's
Washington, Rutgers, Maryland, Wisconsin, Northwestern.
41177.
What's mine? Anyways,
Jeez. Maybe because I have 2. Oh no, that was dumb. I have 3 ACC teams. That's probably why it's so high.
Yeah, because you have 2 yeah. I mean, I have
3
like, lower
ACC
odds.
teams. That's bad.
I have 4 Big Ten teams in there.
Holy
How's
shit,
it-
you do. Oh my god.
None of them are Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State will win it all. But yeah, Ben's is 40
Am
plus
I the only one that
4,100.
picked Big Ten teams?
No, I have Penn State.
Yeah, but Ben didn't pick one.
No,
He had
Ben
3
didn't pick one.
ACCs. Yeah, Notre Dame was
I have one of each plus a group of 5. But yeah, so we'll see. we'll see how that lines up. But just to recap, Ben has Clemson, LSU, Notre Dame, Miami, Arizona State, Georgia Tech. Kyle has Georgia, Ohio State, Oregon, Illinois, Michigan, Texas A&M, and
You only need two of them to go far.
Ryan has Texas, Penn State, Boise State, Iowa State, Alabama, and Louisville. Yeah, I mean the highest there's two plus 50s or 550s for Georgia Tech and Iowa State, and then Illinois was 500. And everything else was under 4. But yeah, I mean,
$5 wins me $2,000
there we go. Bet it.
if I did it.
No way.
Wild. Now with 3 ACC teams in there.
Yeah, ACC will be tough.
Yeah, that was an oversight for sure.
See, I looked at that before
I got
Alrighty.
called at odds.
There you have it.
we didn't talk about. Okay, we talked about that. We talked about who our conference champions will be. Who do you think will win the national championship? Give me a matchup. Give me the 2 teams I'll be playing.
Clemson, LSU.
You're high on it. Dude, no way.
Very high on Clemson. Very
No.
high on LSU.
No. LSU?
We just went through.
Brian
LSU's
Kelly?
got some.
They got some dogs, but like
LSU's only
I
plus
don't know.
110 to make it all the way.
yeah.
They're the
Sometimes it's not about
Yeah.
the coach; it's about the players.
they have the 9th best odds to win it all.
I'm gonna go Texas. Clemson.
Ben, did you say who's gonna win?
No, but I would say Clemson because they're my 1-1.
That
I
was
got-
Sweeney.
I got Penn State.
Ohio State. Big Ten championship rematch.
I'm going Penn State, Clemson. I'm going Penn State's winning the national championship this year.
Wow.
You know what? No,
Coach Franklin gets over 2 humps.
I want to pick Texas. Fuck it. I'm going
think
Penn
Texas
State,
gets there
Texas.
this
I think
year.
Texas is going to win. Nope. Final one.
Yeah, it's got to be final.
Texas, Clemson. Texas is going to win it all.
See, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
big
the
on
same
Sark.
thing, but different than me.
Oh, shit. I was trying to be a little
Texas,
Fuck it.
Clemson.
Texas, Penn State, Texas. That's my final one. Texas, Penn State,
Okay.
Texas. Yeah, but yeah, there's a recap, hodgepodge recap. Just casual fans, but
Yeah, fuck it, Michigan.
yeah, Michigan State. We should have picked Michigan State.
Michigan State. Yeah.
Imagine how it would freeze over. Yeah, that's it for this one. Finally got football back. We'll do our pick. We'll recap the athletic series for Thursday's show. Real quick, the Tigers have an off day for the rest of the season, once a week, typically on Thursdays. But that's good for the bullpen arm. But yeah, recap the athletic series. Then we'll talk week 1, real week 1 little preview. Michigan State, along with our picks. Some great games going on. Football's
Yes.
finally back, and we're ready to roll. And
Giggity.
Finally made it.
it was more of a Detroit-centric podcast. We can't wait for week 2. I call it 2.1. Week 2 NFL, or week 2 college, week 1 NFL. So, yeah, but we'll catch you guys next time, and we'll see you down the line.
Peace.
Cue the music.